Hey friends, today I want to talk to you about this book, Honey, Honey Lion. It's another Jan Brett book, and so it has all the classic Jan Brett features, such as all the frames around the pictures and the little side stories and the beautiful illustrations and mostly animals and all those things. If you haven't listened to this story yet, I want you to head over to that assignment and listen to it first before you do this assignment. Okay, so Honey, Honey Lion. This is the story of a honey guide, which is this little bird, and then this badger. And they work together normally. What happens? The honey guide finds the honey, follows the bees, and finds the honey. But when the honey guide gets there, the little bird is not strong enough to break it open. So Badger here likes to eat honey too, and so he is strong enough, or she is strong enough to open the honey. So honey guide finds it, and Badger opens it, and then they both get to eat it. So it's a great team effort that they do all the time. But one day, Badger gets kind of greedy and doesn't want to share with his friend Honey Guide. And so Honey Guide teaches Badger a lesson by not leading him to honey, but leading him straight to a lion. And that did not end well for Badger. So there's our story, and now we're going to talk about another reading skill that you'll need to know to become a great reader and to continue growing your reading skills, and that is sequencing, story sequencing. Things do happen in a certain order, and a fancy word for order is sequence. And so we're going to take some story events from Honey, Honey Lion and put them in the correct order. We're going to figure out what happens first, second, third, fourth, and fifth, or last. So we're going to read each of these sentences that talk about parts of the book, and then we're going to decide where we think they might be. So this first one says, the badger meets lion. The badger meets lion. Now, we know that that's not at the beginning of the story. That's going to be somewhere near the end. I'm not quite sure where it's going to be. I'm just going to stick it on number 4 for right now, and we might need to move it, but we know it's not going to be near the beginning because a lot of other things happened before he met the lion. That was towards the end. Okay, the next one. The honey guide went pitter-patter over rocks. Okay, so that was when the honey guide was leading the badger to the lion. So I'm gonna put that right there for right now. I can move it. Not quite sure. We'll have to move around. That's the thing about sequencing. You might have to adjust it based on what the other choices are. Okay. Badger went in the burrow. That's like at the beginning, like after he eats. Remember, he was so fat he couldn't hardly fit in there because he ate so much honey. So I'm going to stick that maybe right there. Or you know what? That might be first. I don't know. We'll have to see. Badger did not share the honey. Oh, okay. So that's going to have to happen before he went into the burrow. So I'm going to move this one here and put this one here. Let's see what we got so far. Badger did not share the honey. Badger went in the burrow. The honey guide went pitter-patter over the rocks. The badger meets lion. So far, that sounds like a good sequence. All right, let's see right here. The honey guide went clickety-click through the papyrus. That's that tall grass. Probably means that it's going to happen somewhere close to this one. You know, I really can't remember which one happened first. Did they go pitter-patter over the rocks or the papyrus? But I know it's either going to happen before or after that one. So this one has to go to the end. So I'm going to look back in this story and see where they were. So I'm going to have to find these two events and then see which one comes first. So let's see. The pitter-patter over the rocks is here. Then let's see. I'm going to keep turning, and you help me look for clickety-click through the papyrus. This is splish-splash across the lake. Oops, turning more, so it's after. This is sprung off the top of a termite mound. This is boom boom across a hollow log. Oh, and there's our clickety clack through the papyrus grass. So if the pitter patter is here, and then we turn several pages and find the clickety clack across the papyrus heap on this page, which one comes first? Pitter patter or clickety click? That's right. Pitter patter comes first, and then so clickety click will go here. And now we put these events in order of the story. So your activity for today, there are two parts. There is a series of questions, just like we did yesterday with the other book, Comets Nine Lives, where you had to answer the who, what, when, where, how questions. And then there is also a activity where you have to tap and drag pictures to put them in order. And it doesn't have anything to do with the story, but it's about building a snowman. And so you just have to tap and drag which one happens first, second, third, and fourth. Then there's a second page that has who, what, when, where, how questions on it. So I can't wait to see your work.